What's up, divas? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Natasha Danielle. For those of you who are new and those of you who are returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. So in this video, I'm doing a half up, half down look, and I've already cleaned and washed my hair and prepped it, conditioned it, and everything. So we're going in with this all week that I have for this look, where it just needed to go and I just wanted to get one more wear out of it because I love the curl pattern. So I'm just showing you where I go ahead and I remove that lace front part of it that needed to go, and this is what's going to be remaining. So it gives you like a U-part type half wig. So I'm dampening it with some just plain water in a spray bottle so that I can brush it through easily. And then after that, I did notice that it needed a little trim to the bottom, so I just went ahead and snipped off it was about an inch of the bottom of the wig, because unlike how that looked, I wanted to look a little bit more uniform. And then you have your half wig as it is. It has these what are these things called? They're not clips, but they're combs, and I added some clips to it for a better snug fit for when I'm applying it. And of course, because it's a wig, it still has the elastic to the bottom of it. So I started by just putting out my hair in, I think I did it in 3 different sections, pretty easy. And I did blow out my hair for this look only because for me, I can't say a part's easier, but because I'm just starting to get used to combing my own hair on this whole grow my own hair journey, then I thought I just needed to blow dry it out for better management of it. So I went ahead and did that. It was very easy, very simple. I used my clips and my hair ties just to catch my hair up out of the way. And yeah, I did do it in 3 different sections. So 2 in the front and then 1 big one in the back. And that worked perfectly fine for me. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with parting it out. One thing about this hairstyle, I did realize that I'm a stickler for clean lines, specifically for this elastic band method, because you don't want to be grabbing hair that you're not supposed to be grabbing, and then the lines just don't look nice and clean and neat, specifically for this elastic band method. So I went ahead and checked all my parts ahead of time before I started, instead of just doing like 1 section at a time, because for me that just worked better, just to make sure that all my sections going across, so each side had about 5 different sections, to make sure that those were evenly done. And then I went in with my edge control, and my edge control of preference at the moment, I believe, is, it used to be She Is Bomb, but now it is red. So I love that for me. I've been using that for a while now for a couple of hairstyles that I've been doing. And here you see me just oiling up my elastic bands so that they don't pop and break when applying them to my hair. So after I go in and clean up that initial part, I then put some edge control around my edges and everything, and use my comb part of my edge brush and just neaten it up. And then I go ahead and part that one in half. This first one's only got 2 because I didn't want them to be too small. And then I just start connecting them. So you start with the one in the front, add your elastic band, connect it to the one behind it, and then add your elastic band, and you continue in that method, going back until everyone in that row is complete. So as you can see, I'm really trying to finesse these parts because, baby, she needs to be clean and crisp. And that's how I like my hair, to be clean and crisp when it calls for it. So that's all I'm doing. My hair is 4C, as you guys can see. So it was a little difficult, in my opinion, trying to make sure that those little curly bits will push to the right side. But once I got the hang of it on side 1, then I was good to go. It didn't take me long to do this hairstyle at all. I would say probably about 2 hours. Only because this part of it really took the longest out of everything to complete, because I wanted them to be nice and neat. So I'm gonna leave you guys here and have you guys watch me just complete the front half, which didn't take long, in my opinion. It could have taken me longer because sis knows how to waste time on her hair. But yeah, I love this style, good and easy. If you don't know how to braid, if you don't know how to barley roll or corn roll, then this will be a good idea for you. One thing I'm gonna say when putting in these elastic bands, don't do them too tight, big girl. Do not do them too tight. Easy to go in, easy to come out. Just don't put it too tight on your hair or on your edges, because they will snatch everything in sight. They're elastic bands and they will take everything in sight. So just be mindful of how tight you're putting them. For me, these wasn't tight at all, but love how it came out at the little crisscross pattern right here in the front, as you're gonna start to see me do at the moment. And yeah, I actually messed up because I forgot that I wasn't going straight back. So initially I started this and I started to go straight back. I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a little pattern right here in the front with them going crisscross. So I had to take it back out and do it again. And at this point is when I decided to part out all the different sections. And then for me, it just went quicker that way for me to just be able to connect the pieces after that, because they were already parted out. I put some edge control on it, and then all I had to do is grab my elastic and connect them all together. So yeah, get here, watch me finish this up, and then you guys see when I get to the back. So now we're moving right along to the back, and all I done was done these braids going straight to the back of my head. I didn't do any form of crisscross or anything. I did recently give myself a trim because them edges had to go. Not edges, this ends had to go because they were just a mess. So I did go ahead and trim them. So I will be putting elastic bands on the edges just so that it doesn't unravel, because sister's hair needs to grow, and they say in order for it to grow you got to get rid of those dead ends, split ends, whatever doesn't need to be there. So because of that, they were quite blunt and there was no way that they were gonna hold. And as you can see, as I'm braiding this down the back, my arms were in so much pain braiding my hair down the back. So there's little breaks that you see me taking. Yeah, it's because my arms hurt me. Like, anybody who will tell you who braids the end hair that your arms hurt and you got to take breaks. So when you see my hair go down, baby, I'm taking on low breaks to give my arms a rest. And then I just pick back up and keep on going. I had quite a few people ask me about how I'm able to braid my end hair. Practice, literally practice. My grip strength was never the best, but with me continuing to practice with my hair blown out first, then it was a lot easier when I wanted to braid my own hair or cornrow my own hair with it not being blown out at all. Being able to pass your fingers through is a lot easier in my opinion with my texture hair when it's blown out. And then the better you get at it, you can do it with your hair that's not blow dried either. So this is how we're looking like. The front all nice and neat. Oh, she look cute. And then the back going straight back. The braids in the back do not by any means have to be neat tight. You could have put it back in a little bun, to be honest, but this is what I chose to do because I wanted this look to last me quite some time. I think I probably left it in for about 2 weeks. I think I left it in for about 2 weeks or probably 3 weeks, to be honest. But I'm gonna say you don't have to leave it in that long. A week is long enough for this hairstyle with the elastic band specifically. As you can see, I added some extra clips in the front just to provide myself some more support with it being attached to the look, like the halfway mark where I have the braids going back. So I just added some extra clips just for some added support, and literally is as much as you see me doing where I clip it or push the comb in, and that is literally about it. Now at this point you honestly could have stopped. You didn't have to go any further, but you will see that long like line going across where it looks like white or tan colored, because that's the color of the net in the back. So I wanted to get rid of that. I didn't want that to stay. To me, it's very obvious and it didn't look cute at all, so I had to get rid of it. So that's where the crochet came in, where I wanted to go ahead and make that line just disappear. I didn't want to see it. It didn't look cute. It just didn't look like it was coming from my scalp. So we had to work around it. Mind you, next time I do this, I will be putting in some more clips just to give myself more support in terms of where I can clip the combs and the clips into my hair. Also for the back, try not to do it too tight, that last row of elastic bands. This right here was pretty much straightforward, easy. All you do is put that crochet hook under your hair, and then you loop it with the piece of hair. Grab small pieces to be able to pull through the crochet hook and pass through, and then that's it. It's simple crocheting for this part, not hard at all. And I just did this going across the whole section, but I did loop it because I wanted to create a knot and I wanted it to last. I didn't want it to keep on lifting up. So yeah, small pieces, and you're good to go for the whole day. And then to finish things up, to make it look even more seamless, I'm just going to back brush, back comb, whichever you want to call it, around that area where I connected the wig onto my braids. And this just roughs it up a little bit so it don't look too neat, too clean. And it just makes it look like the hair is coming from your scalp in terms of curly hair or kinky hair, just to mimic that type of rough edge going all the way around. And so it just made it look a little bit more seamless in my opinion. I love this look, and I did end up putting some mousse on my hair and tying it down for the night. I was quite tired. This is the next day. You see me taking it off, and I love how she looks. Super cute, super easy, super clean. As you can see, you can't see that line from the wig anymore. I went in with my got2b glue to lay down my edges. This is my all-time fave for my edges. However, I don't recommend doing it every single day. To me, it like clogs your pores a little bit. So I just do it on special occasions when I really want my edges to be laid. I don't want them to be moving at all. I don't want no soft edge, nothing like that. So only on those good occasions when I don't want them to move at all, then that's when I do use them. So I spray my hair with some water, and then I'm gonna go in with oh look, I mixed it. So I use water, and then this is my spray for my hair. Is a hair tea that I use. I didn't feel like going got no water, so I just used some of that hair tea to dampen my hair. And then I went in with that curling foam from Shea Moisture, and that's my favorite curl mousse. It loves curl. So I put some of that, quite a bit of it to be honest, in the hair. You got to put it in the hair for it to activate the curls, and then just brush it through. Make sure you're holding on to the hair so you're not creating too much tension when you're trying to clear it out. It was quite loose in the back, as you can see, but I ended up reclipping. I took them off of my hair so it wasn't creating too much tension, and then once I finished clearing it out, I then reconnected those clips that you can see in the back. I made it tighter in the back so that it fit a little bit more snug. It wasn't completely snug to my hair, but tight enough. And this is how we're looking, girl. Nice and cute. The curls nice and cute. The style was just everything. I ate this look down. I did go ahead and put some oil in my scalp in the front, and that's it. Love it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you guys are gonna slay this look too, okay? Because she slayed. Let me know if you think this is easy. See you guys. Bye.
Honestly